Hi everybody, what I'm going to do today is look at the Moerman Liquidator. I'm going to have a review on that. A lot of people have seen these and they seem to be really popular, and a guy called Bob Hatt actually took it further than what I did with my DIY dog earring, and he actually invented this sort of clip that goes on the end, and Moerman actually took up the idea and actually manufactured it, and it's the closest I've ever seen yet to perfection for a zero detailing squeegee. It depends on your technique as well, though, how good you are with a squeegee, but you can get to near 100% with this, but some detailing might be necessary. I mean, even with myself, it's a combination really between speed, a cross between speed and accuracy. So if you go very, very slowly, of course you're going to get it right every time, but what I tend to do is go quite fast when I'm working, and any bits I actually miss, which isn't much, then I tend to detail that. But if we come in a little bit closer here, you'll notice it's like a plastic handle here. It's got two actual movement angles. You can go to the 180 degrees straight up and down for certain situations, or the other setting is actually the other one, which is fixed, which is quite acute, but you'll find that you get used to that. You tend to hold it in this position like this with your thumb, and you can get more accuracy. I quite like it in the end, but it does take a bit of getting used to. Also, for those occasions where you need it to swivel to get into an awkward angle here and there, it will do that as well, and then it'll lock off again. Okay, which way is that? There you go, that's locked now. To undo the actual blade, to take it off and change the rubber, you pull this blue clip down here, and you can see this blade will just slide out. Okay, you have to centralise this yourself by guesswork, unlike Unger's, which has the two pins which go in the slots in the blade, but that's nothing at all. But you can see the blue clips here, you can see how close they come to the tip of the rubber, and the idea of that is to prevent the rubber actually bending round and riding over the seals on the windows themselves. So how does it work in practice? Okay, well, I've had a few goes of this, and I think it's pretty good. But again, you're going to have to get used to it. Personally, I don't use fixed blades anymore separate. I use the wagtail flipper. So you've got one tool and you just flip it. I'll show you that afterwards, but let's have a go with this for the moment. If you like fixed blades, you're going to find it hard to beat this form of dog earring. And they're not very expensive, these. They're quite light, I should say. I do like the ergonomics of this. So let's have a go with the dog-eared squeegee. Okay. Well, that's near perfect. In fact, you could just walk away from that. There's a little slight touch there, but nothing to speak about, and that's what I like about this. There's a bit more on the bottom here, but that's probably me. Let's have another go at it here. It certainly beats Unger's S+. Let's just try that again. Close out at the bottom this time instead. Yep, that's pretty good. There's a slight touch there. That's fantastic. You just walk away from that. For sure, this is definitely the best squeegee on the market if you're into zero detailing. But perhaps the rubber would make a difference as well. And I recommend the red razor rubber you can get from Window Cleaning Warehouse. That sorts a lot of problems. I think that's the best rubber in the world. I can vouch for that because I use that a lot. I've got it in my other squeegees. I'll show you here. Here's a wagtail flipper with it in, you see. Okay. And the washing up liquid I'm using here, which I think is among the best, I found out by accident, is actually Tesco's own brand lemon, which is just amazing. Can't get over how good it is. So there you go. That's Moerman's Squeegee Liquidator. Job done.